And second-round pick Bronny hasn't made a three since Summer League, is 19 of 65 from the floor. That's 29%. Bronny James just can't shoot. But the truth is, I have seen little to nothing from Bronny.
Skip Bayless breaks his silence on Bronny James's NBA career, guys, and it seems like this has been trending not just on social media but across sports media, where people can no longer withhold the truth. Make sure you guys get in here, subscribe to the YouTube channel, thumbs up, like the video. Let's go.
I'm sorry, but I just can't help saying this right here, right now. I've held out as long as I could, but I'm just not seeing LeBron James Jr. as an NBA player.
Now people are, listen, man, I'm not trying to say I'm laughing at the kid. I'm laughing at the media. For so long, I had to watch those terrible, terrible takes on Undisputed before they canceled his ass and canned him, right? I had to watch all of those takes about Skip Bayless, Keyshawn Johnson, horrendous ass sports commentator, talk about how LeBron James Jr., oh, he's going to be good. I just need to see him on the floor with the rest of the guys. We now have enough evidence to know this guy just sucks. He's not an NBA player. And people are afraid of telling the truth. And now you see a lot of people coming out not afraid to tell the truth. You guys, I'm telling you, y'all are going to see this trend a lot more now, especially because LeBron James has gone off of social media because he cannot take the heat. Man, people are about to really just come out and say how they feel. Shout out to Ryan Clark, man, for having the balls to go out there and just be one of few to come out and tell it like it is. When we all know that all of the current NBA players feel the same way, former NBA players, NBA greats feel the same way. People know that LeBron James is getting away with murder. That's just the truth. Bronny James should be nowhere near an NBA court. I think he's out of 336 G League players. He's ranked 333. What does that tell you? Seriously, give him time. Give this kid time when LeBron James had no time, straight out of high school. Come on now.
I sincerely hope I'm so wrong about this, because LeBron and his wife did such a great job of raising this young man, and I have rooted for him from the start. I kept arguing on television that playing alongside his father would bring out the best of him.
Yeah, you sure did, Skip. I remember. In fact, I'll show you.
I want to see him with the real guys, with the big guys. And I'm with you on that, because I think he was born to play with the big guys.
Wow, Skip Bayless, man. You had to sell your soul like that, man. We knew that you had to say what you had to say, Skip. We knew. We knew this whole time, man, that you had to do what was best for your ratings because your show was failing. Deep down, your eye test should have showed you that this kid is a bust, that this kid is not ready. And now, like many other sport commentators or media presence like yourself, you guys gotta eat that crow, man. You guys are forced to walk down or take back everything that you said because the proof is in the pudding. This has been nothing short of a photo op and something for LeBron James' ego, man. Like this kid is this kid is literally going through the motions, man. This kid is a good kid. I gotta agree with Skip, man. I like Bronny James. I think he's a good kid, but I gotta be honest about his game because he doesn't deserve to be there over other players. That's my whole thing about it. Like, there are other players who deserve to change the dynamic for their families instead of having some spoiled egomaniacs kids in the way. Like, I gotta keep it real about that. And my stance is not going to change regardless of if you like it or not.
I made the case that he was born to play alongside his father because he's a completely unselfish 3-and-D complementary player as Bronny, just what LeBron needs in his backcourt with the Lakers. But the truth is, I saw only one great flash from Bronny. That was in the fourth quarter of the McDonald's All-Star game, when he made a couple of clutch threes. And since then, I have seen little to nothing from Bronny. So,
and this is the guy, Bronny James, that LeBron doesn't want to fly a commercial or stay at the Courtyard Marriott when his play screams Motel 6. Literally.
I submit to you, is it possible Bronny still hasn't regained his confidence in his body after the heart issue he suffered before his one season at USC?
Nope. Shaq's son had open heart surgery, and he was putting up double-doubles in the summer league. Y'all still clowned him, though. Y'all said he wasn't good enough. Next.
Maybe we'll have to give him a couple of G League seasons to trust his body, to sort of grow back into his body, to find himself. There have been so many games now that I've watched him in Summer League, NBA games, G League games. I've seen 2. So many games in which Bronny appeared content to just stand and watch.
Now, name an all-star or C-caliber player that needs season. I'm telling you guys, C-caliber that needs multiple seasons in the G League to prove that he can play basketball. I just want you guys to ponder on. I want you guys to think about that. Can y'all name? Please drop them in the comment section. I'm sure that there's some out there, and compare them to what we see from Bronny James. How do you go out of 330 something players in the G League? You're number 333. I mean, numbers don't lie. What's the famous saying by that football coach? You are what your record says you are. Well, you are what your play says you are in the NBA. Seriously.
Rarely initiates, rarely acts.
I think it was Tom Landry.
What I've seen and I've watched closely, I don't really see him play that hard on defense.
I have to agree. He's not a defensive player. When he goes to the G League, he's in the lion's den. I think the G League is more tougher for Bronny James because those kids there know you don't belong. It's kind of like dropping a suburban kid off in the ghetto. Bro, you're going to get... Bro, you're not built like that. And they know it. So any chance they get to outshine the king's son, they're going to literally do it. Especially Quincy Olivari, who does it in a positive way. He just plays his game. But he lets the world see the difference, the drastic difference on why the Lakers should have signed him instead of Bronny James. Bronny James doesn't want to face that G League smoke. LeBron James doesn't want him to, and LeBron James is still trying to be a puppet master while playing at a high NBA level. It's just going to stress this guy out even more.
So maybe he still just doesn't trust his stamina? I don't know. But for now, here's the biggest problem. Bronny James just can't shoot.
Or play.
And this is not a small sample size. I mean, he shot 27% from 3 at USC, and I wrote it off as just that lost year because of his health scare. But now look at what has happened.
Boy, it's so funny because when Bronny James was going through the NBA Combine shooting against the air, everybody was, oh, look at the shot. Look at how he can't miss. He's missing now, huh? Okay. Put him out there with some competition. The problem is Skip Bayless is comparing a high school Bronny James, which that was handed to him, to grown-ass men who have kids, multiple kids, and who are literally trying to buy homes, set up businesses, take care of their families. It's different. It's quite different.
If we add up all of his professional stats since he got drafted, from Summer League, NBA games, 2 G League games, including last night's, which I watched, Bronny, as a pro, since he was drafted, is 19 of 65 from the floor. That's 29%. And from 3, which I thought...
Did y'all just hear that? Why did you do this kid like this, LeBron? Why? At a time where the internet doesn't let anybody make it. The internet is so tough, it ran LeBron James away. What do you think it's going to do to a 20-year-old kid who went from just being a regular suburban rich kid, son of a billionaire, to this, man? Like, damn.
And butter shot. He's 3 for 29. Think about that. 3 for 29 as a pro. That's 10% as a pro.
Nope, that'll get you a 4-year deal, though. It sure will.
Obviously, just won't hack it. Bronny was 3 for 19 from 3 in the Summer League. He's 0 and 4. Oh, from 4. Excuse me, I'll get it right. 0 of 4 as a Laker, and he's now 0 of 6 as a South Bay Laker.
Man, this is crazy. This is crazy, man. Your boy Bronny out there living his best life, man. I mean, the internet don't let this kid make it, man. Unfortunately, content creators like myself, man, we gotta come out here and tell the truth, because now the new media is what, people listen to now, because nobody's controlling content creators on what they say and how they say it. Just got to come out here and say it for what it is. And Skip Bayless is no longer being controlled, which he still kind of said what he always wanted to say, on his show. But now it's on a whole nother level. Skip Bayless owes no one anything. And truth of the matter is, Skip Bayless has thrown a towel in on this Bronny James situation. I mean, you got to be a straight clown to think that at this point, like, you either got it or you don't. You either got it or you don't, man. I mean, I look at somebody that I compare Bronny James to. I compare him to Gary Payton II. About the same size, defensive 3-and-D guy for the Warriors. That guy plays within the system. He looks good. You got your daddy. You've had the best nutrition. You had the best training. And you hear the stats that Skip Bayless just called out. But y'all want to come in the comment section and say, give the kid time. Disgrace.
G League 0-6, that's obviously scary bad. So meanwhile, first round Lakers pick Dalton Kette is rampaging from 3 for the varsity Lakers. He's shooting 40%. He's 23 of 57.
Yeah, that's what happened when you're a pro NBA prospect, Skip Bayless. Dalton Kette, who gets no freaking love, he does not panic. He is a pro's pro. Let LeBron James tell it. He was watching his games at Tennessee. This guy comes in, he performs. I mean, I got to give it to him. This guy gets no recognition, okay? But Bronny James, he gets all the spotlight. This man keeps his head down, and he earns his money. Gotta love Dalton Kette, man. Only thing is, I wish Quincy Olivari was on his team. I truly do. Quincy Olivari is my favorite Laker. My second favorite Laker is this kid here. I think that the Lakers should do away with Anthony Davis, who always catches the injury bug every 5 minutes. And I think that they need to let this whole LeBron James narrative go. I mean, trends are changing. The NBA ratings are down, not just because of the NBA and the play and because it's soft. Literally, man, this LeBron James move is literally killing the integrity of the game.
The other night in New Orleans with his salvo in the third quarter. And second round pick Bronny hasn't made a 3 since Summer League. And I thought J.J. Redick would be giving Bronny some of Austin Reeves or Dalton Kette's minutes.
Woo! Not a 3 since Summer League.
No. In fact, Kette has already been such a difference maker for the Lakers as a rookie. Such a pleasant surprise, a shocking surprise, although I did see it coming in preseason. But he's had such an explosion that it weirdly has taken all the pressure off Bronny, because now nobody expects or needs him to contribute whatsoever.
Unless LeBron gets injured or Dalton Kette gets injured. And it's a long NBA season. They're ripping off these wins. They're playing a lot of teams that are heavily injured, not playing their star players. And it'll only be a matter of time before Kette or LeBron. I know that LeBron is trying to play all 82 games because he wants to say, I did this in year 22 versus Michael Jordan. We all know that. But if anything happens and the Lakers season spirals, that pressure will not be on Dalton Kette. It will be on LeBron James and his son.
Nobody complains about Bronny James taking up a seat at the end of the bench for the Lakers for so many Laker games on the road, because he's so wildly nationally popular, so lovable. If he does get in for, 4 or 5 minutes at the end of a game, it usually means the Lakers are winning big. So you chant for Bronny to come in because you chant for the Lakers to blow out the opponent.
They want Bronny James to learn on the job. They want Bronny James to duck the G League. They want Bronny James to be LeBron James so bad it's ridiculous. I cannot believe the Lakers organization, this prestige organization, what it has come to. I mean, seriously, guys, literally, I just can't believe it, man. But this is the Lake Show, guys. This is what the Lakers are, and it's unfortunate.
This is not going to last. At some point, even LeBron is going to have to come to grips with exactly what his son's basketball ceiling is. What's his ceiling? What's the end game here?
There it is, guys. I'm going to end it right there, guys. I don't want to make this one too long, but Skip Bayless, man, I got to agree with him. He's speaking the facts. Even LeBron James, I'm sure they're already behind the scenes, him, Rich Paul, Clutch Sports. I see Bronny James is mysteriously injured or, battling some type of injury, right? They're going to slowly ease Bronny James out of this situation as smoothly as possible. I would not be surprised if Bronny James is having those thoughts about, why am I doing this at this point? I know it's quick. Why am I doing this? Yeah, it's fun to travel and meet NBA players, but why am I doing this? I don't like the way the internet is making me feel. I don't like the fact that I'm just not good. You're going to question yourself. I have. When I first started YouTube, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Am I good? Will people gravitate to my channel? Why am I working? Why am I an engineer? I'm a guy who's an engineer, and at times I used to just say, can I do this? Am I smart enough? It happens. Trust me, guys, it happens. But you know what? One thing that you can't deny is resilience, heart, perseverance, toughness, grit. And until Bronny James experiences that, Skip Bayless is going to continue to be right, along with a lot of others like myself and people who see it for what it is. What do you think about Skip Bayless's comments, his takes? Do you guys see what he sees? Maybe you guys are having a hard time accepting this, but Skip Bayless spoke no lies. Let me know what y'all think. Thank you guys for following. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thumbs up, like the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Yeah.